Hey, Rajion, can you just talk about that big run to start off the game? Just how big was that for you guys, and how much, I guess, did that set the tone?
I think it was big because we definitely tried to establish a run game early. And, all week we've been talking about dialing that up, and the guys up front definitely said they was going to block it perfectly, which they did, and they sprung me loose, and all I had to do was just run.
You only needed 10 yards coming in to get that 1,000-yard season first since Torian. Just talk about getting it out of the way early.
Oh, man, it felt good. It was on my mind all week. I was like, man, I just cannot go in here and not get these 10 yards. But, man, to get it the way that we did and just to keep the momentum that we had, man, it felt good. It was perfect. It was well-deserved up front by those guys and the guys on the perimeter that helped me out all year.
Rajion, did you feel like the tone was set pretty quickly with the guys up front, not just obviously by that big run, but what they did just over the course of the first quarter?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we kept pounding them, and we just want to always establish that run game, which they did, and, man, they carried us, and they carried us out of here today with a win.
Obviously, with Marquez not playing today and breaking his collarbone there in the first quarter, how big was it for the run game to be there tonight? Because the numbers said there weren't a lot of options at receiver.
Yeah, it was big, man. We got to, kind of take some of the pressure off those receivers, man. Definitely having two go down the way they did in a short period of time. So you got a veteran O-line, some good tailbacks back there, so they kind of leaned on us, and we appreciate them doing that, and we appreciate the guys that we had out there because they're the reason that big runs like that spring loose.
Did what happened up here a couple years ago have anything to do with y'all being so focused this week? I know that you want to have pride and all that, but, y'all had probably less to play for than you did 2 years ago when you came up here and you still played a better game. Was that a factor?
I don't think so. I think it was definitely something on our minds, but, we kind of left that in the past, and we came up here with a mission to be 1-0. And kind of just jumpstart something for Team 118. So tonight, Tennessee wins here at and definitely just get this year ended the correct way and get next year jumpstarted the right way.
Could you tell kind of this week that it wasn't going to be like it was a couple years ago? Could you see a different kind of focus in this team?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we came in, worked hard. Coach Jones, kept giving us little nuggets of motivation that we needed to be successful. And we knew what was at stake coming up.
Didn't you've played your last college football game?
No, but it's starting to set in, and it's crazy that it's came and gone that fast.
Personally, your last season, averaging a touchdown a game, over 1,000 yards. Just talk about your season personally, and did you meet the goals that you set out for?
I think so. I think I met, definitely some of the goals I had set for myself, but, man, I couldn't have done without those guys up front on the perimeter, man. And it's been a journey, man. I appreciate them, the staff, and, everybody that's kind of like just seen my journey and didn't turn their back on me and give up on me, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Coach Jones saw some of you guys out after the game as you were walking off the field. Said a couple words to some of the seniors. Could you share what he said and maybe what your emotions were walking off the field the final time?
I mean, his first word was just congratulations. Congratulations on being a 1,000-yard rusher. He was proud of us, man, and happy that we all got the opportunity to work with each other.
I saw you mentioned Team 118. They kind of turned the page already looking to next year. Speaking of that, what do you see for this team next year?
I'm excited, man. I don't think nobody's going to be more excited to watch them play than me. I think they got a lot of talent here already. Pretty sure they got a lot coming in. I think it'll only get better. Just buying into what's being I guess you can say established here right now, and I'm excited to see how it turns out next year.
Saw you split out wide and motioning wide some. Was that something you guys saw in matchup wise, or just trying to get you out there in space? Or
a little bit. We definitely came out trying to do a couple new little things, add a little, couple.